Today, I will demonstrate how to create a purchase requisition in Workday. Employees can create purchase requisitions, receive purchase orders, receive goods, process supplier invoices, and analyze spend, all in Workday. Employees will find that Workday is much easier to navigate than Banner, and you will be automatically notified when your requisition is fully approved and your purchase order is issued. I'm going to start off my demonstration with how to create a requisition in Workday. I've logged in as Pablo Picasso. There are two ways you can access the screen to create a requisition. The first is by typing Create Requisition in the search bar at the top. The other is by clicking on the Procurement worklet. I'm going to click on the Procurement worklet to demonstrate that functionality. Once I click on the Procurement worklet, I will be routed to another page. From there, I can select Create Requisition. On the Create Requisition page, you will see a number of fields have defaulted in. For example, the company, the requisitioner, the delivered to and shipped to address, and the cost center. These fields can also be modified if needed. We do need to select the requisition type. We are going to order some chairs today, so I'm going to select the goods requisition. When Pablo entered this page, it defaulted to his cost center. Let's pretend he is entering a requisition for the finance director. So let's update the cost center to Finance Administration. You can either search for that cost center or use the lookup function on the right-hand side. I'm going to search for Finance Administration. Next, we are going to click OK to proceed to the next page. On this page, we're going to select Request Non-Catalog Items. On this page, we will need to complete some additional information about the items we are requesting. The finance director wants to buy 3 Herman Miller Aeron chairs for his office. He has researched them and determined they are about $500 per chair. In the item description, Pablo is going to enter information about the goods he is requesting. More detail is better in this field and will allow purchasing to make sure they are procuring the right items. Pablo will also need to select the appropriate spend category, and he can put in a supplier if he knows a supplier that may have the product. Purchasing will send the item out for quote, but will include the selected vendor of the request for quotation. Let's enter the spend category, which is office supplies. For the supplier, we're going to put staples. Pablo will enter the quantity he is ordering, the amount per item, and the unit of measure. He can also put any additional notes regarding this purchase. For example, the finance director would prefer black chairs, but will accept gray as well. After completing the information, Pablo will select Add to Cart. Once the item has been added to the cart, we can click on the cart icon in the upper right-hand corner to proceed to checkout. Your cart will then display, and you can click on Checkout. You will then be routed to another page to review what you have entered. You can select high priority if your purchase is a rush, provide a memo to suppliers, or write an internal memo to the purchasing division. In this case, the chairs are a rush, so we are going to select high priority. I'm going to scroll down to the bottom to show you where you can easily attach documents. If you have a quote or a screenshot or other documentation, you can attach it for the purchasing division to review. We do not have any attachments, so we're just going to click Submit. You will see that a pop-up appears that states that your requisition has been submitted. From here, the requisition will route through the approval into the purchasing division for processing. You will receive an alert once your requisition has been fully approved. In addition, once your purchase order has been issued, you will be notified by an alert. Alerts can be found by clicking on the bell in the upper right-hand corner. Here's an example of an alert you will receive when your purchase order has been issued. Here's an example of a purchase order alert. This concludes today's demonstration of how to create a requisition in Workday.